All right. I'm watered up. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Siblings Unite podcast. Of course, with me, as always, is my sister, right there, Taylor, and myself. We are... Ooh, that's not as cold as I wanted it to be. We are the hosts of this podcast, as you know. Our other sibling, Courtney, could not be here today. She did not wake up in time. She kept hitting the snooze button on her alarm.
As it happens.
As it were may. As it comes. As they come.
Not everybody has a good eternal alarm clock like me.
All right, Linus, go. Linus, I just started the podcast. Go.
He wants to join. Let him join.
No puppies allowed. That's the rule.
He has siblings somewhere.
Actually, yeah, he has like eight of them or something.
Yeah, so he can join the podcast.
Are you 8 or 9 out of... Why am I asking Linus? He doesn't know.
I think you need to get out more.
Yeah, probably. I'd rather stay indoors and play video games all day. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So speaking of video games, what video games have you been playing these past couple weeks?
Well, not Kingdom Hearts, because that's over with. I think I'm going to title this video the Not Kingdom Hearts video, since the last 2 episodes have been...
That's fair.
Yeah, so...
So, I know there was a game that... Well, I saw you last weekend, and I convinced you to play a game. What was that game?
Ooh, yes. I actually played quite a few games these past 2 weeks, but when you came up and visited me last week, you told me about this little gem of a game called Bendy and the Ink Machine. Mm-hmm. I loved it.
It was funny.
We played the whole... it was about a 5-hour game. We played all 5 chapters.
About 5 hours, yeah.
Yeah, we almost did it in one sitting, but then we finished off the last episode the next morning.
Yeah.
It was incredible. So you play as this animator. It takes place in the 60s. You're an animator, and in the 20s or 30s, you created like a Mickey Mouse type character, and your partner was like, what was the name? Joey?
Eddie?
Yeah. What was the studio name? It was Joey.
Oh gosh.
Joey Drew.
Joey
Drew or something. Anyway, he's like the Walt Disney of this world, and he tells you, he writes you a letter, and he tells you, he basically apologizes for the way he acted while they were partners, because I guess the character that you play as left the animation studio before they got really, really big, took off or whatever. So, but he writes you a letter and tells you to go back to the old studio, and because there was something there that he wanted to show him, and he gets there, and there's this ink machine that basically turned all of their creations into real life, like, monsters. And then people within the animation studio, like different departments, people that like the sound crew, and people that designed the theme parks and all that, they all started like worshiping the character Bendy. And it became like satanic, and I don't know. It was fun. It was scary. It was like a horror game. I jumped a few times. So I don't know if I explained that well.
Videos, but
I was open to it. I just didn't know how we were gonna do it. We were playing.
Yelled at me when I had my phone up.
We were playing in the living room. You can't just like candid video me freaking. Well, you could have. That would have been funny.
I could have.
You should have. Don't listen to me when I say no. Do it anyway. Come on, where were you?
It was very good. But, yeah, we were at the mall, I think in Hot Topic, and they had, like, all these, like, plushies and, like, merchandise for Bendy, and you were like, oh, is that, like, a Cuphead character? So you didn't even know about the game until...
No, it looked like Cuphead, almost, because it had that, like, 20s, 30 animation kind of vibe to it, and I'm like, who is that? I've never even heard of that game. What's that? It came out before what?
Cuphead.
Came out before Cuphead. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, Cuphead just came out last year or 2 years ago. I would say around the same time, right?
Last year? Well, I don't know. Maybe
I
first
played
part of the Bendy.
I played Cuphead too, but I did not. I don't think I got that far. Not because it was too hard, but just because I was playing on my laptop and I like again. I love that animation style, and that game
Yeah.
was incredible to look at.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't like playing games on my laptop, or I don't know.
I get that. I'm not a PC person.
Nah, more of a console guy. But
Yeah.
but yeah. So you can get Bendy and the Ink Machine on your Switch.
Mm.
So I recommend all you people do that because it is it was so funny because I was saying like I was just telling you that I wanted to play a game that was
That was like
reminiscent of BioShock. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that definitely was. It definitely played a lot like BioShock, except for that you don't really get any shooter weapons, you know? Basically, you're just like picking up melee weapons like hammers and
And even then, you can go a while without even having a weapon. So you'd have to like hide and
Mhm.
be strategic about where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too hard or anything. It was just enough challenging. I think it was like chapter 3 that was super annoying.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it was like you had to just keep fetching a particular item for Alice like over and
Yeah.
over and over again. I'm like, "Oh my God,
That
how
was
much crap
annoying.
do you need?" Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, oh man, I really enjoyed that game. Like I'm definitely going to play it again at some point.
Well, there's a new game
I love
plus.
I
so-
love yeah, I'm gonna do the new game plus. I just loved all the characters. I loved the little world. Like it was fun, and it was creepy. Really,
Yeah.
really, the only parts that really got my blood going though was all the Bendy crap. Like
Well,
he
like,
was creepy.
The cutouts freaked you out.
Yeah, the
when they would move.
cutouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, those freaked
That was
me out.
funny. They peek around the corner.
Like evil Bendy himself was like, while he was like chasing me, I was a little freaked out. But those cutouts, yeah, just the way Bendy is smiling and. But now I'm glad you pointed that out. But you hadn't played it before either.
I had watched playthroughs of the first 2 chapters.
Okay, so that was good because you were able to watch me finish the rest of it then.
Yeah, so I didn't know the ending, the middle. Yeah, so that was nice.
Yeah, I liked the premise a lot. It was fun. And then you showed me who made that video? You said it was a like
Oh, was it
Rooster
Bendy versus
Teeth.
Cuphead?
Yeah, that video. Rooster
Rooster
Teeth
Teeth
and
and
Screw
Screw
Attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Why-
I think they joined.
Why Screw
together.
Attack? Do they have something to do with Cuphead?
No, Screw Attack's always done death battles.
Oh.
That's one of their things, is death battles between certain characters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You've never watched Death Battle? Oh,
I
you're
remember-
missing out on some good stuff.
I remember there was one video I watched years ago about like the greatest battle in the world, and like Godzilla was there and Batman was there. It was like all these random characters.
Oh, well, what Death Battle does is they take kind of similar characters with maybe similar powers, and they'll see like who would win. Like, they did Digimon versus Pokemon, where it was Ty versus either Ash or just Red.
Oh my God, a Digimon would mess any Pokemon up.
I believe. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Wait, you believe what? You cut out there.
I saw it a couple years ago, but I think Digimon might have won. Spoilers, by
Yeah,
the way.
I mean, okay, well, that's
Whatever.
cool. So they just do like random. So it's kind of like MTV
Yeah.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Sort of, yeah. Like some of them will do their own animation. They provide the voice work sometimes. Yeah.
They're bringing that back, by the way. Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV.
Didn't they bring it back a few years ago?
I don't know, but we had the game for PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Do you remember that game? The Celebrity
Yeah.
Deathmatch game?
Yep.
That was fun trying to unlock like all the different people you could be. I don't particularly remember that game being good, but
It probably wasn't good.
I liked the old show. I remember they had didn't they have like Rob Thomas versus Eddie Vedder, and they were just like singing in their deep voices and
I just remember vividly one of the commenters freaking out about lizard people.
Oh yeah, you'd always go off about lizard people.
And he was like tripping, I think.
Yeah.
This was years ago, so.
I don't know, it's been forever since I've seen it.
Yeah.
I do remember there was like a Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC one. But I remember
there was
I remember Beavis and Butthead being on there because they made a big deal about them going 3D.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that. Is it Alice Cooper's kids I'm thinking about? What was the kid?
Alice Cooper's kids?
He doesn't have kids, right?
Well, if he does, I don't know who they are.
And who's the other kind of like death metal? Not death metal, but like dark guy.
Ozzy Osbourne?
Ozzy Osbourne kids. They were in it. I think maybe one of the newer episodes they were in.
Okay, what are the kids' names?
I don't know.
Trying to remember because they have the show, The Osbournes, so it makes sense that they were on that, yeah. I don't know. Well, anyway, that's cool. I'll check that out. Now, where do I can watch that stuff on YouTube? Death battles?
I hope so. I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just remembering things from years ago.
Oh, so these are old.
Yeah.
I watched a video. I just watched a video this morning that Donkey did.
Oh wait, are you talking about death battles or the celebrity death match?
The ones you're talking, death battles.
Oh, death battles you can find on roosterteeth.com. Probably Screw Attack's website, I think. Probably.
The only thing I ever really remember, because I remembered from Screw Attack, because they were a big like gaming site, right?
Yeah, I remember.
I just remember watching a Video Game Nerd on there.
Yeah.
That's like the only reason I know Screw Attack at all. Maybe a couple other game journalists that I knew wrote for partnered with that website. I don't know. But that was forever ago. Anyway, I was watching some Donkey videos this morning, and there was one that I watched. I forget what the subject was, but he was talking about how he got started on like YouTube and everything, and how it all kind of like came to be. But he started as a kid uploading really crappy animated videos he made onto Newgrounds. And he had mentioned, he's like, yeah, all these, to be popular on Newgrounds, you had to actually have like good like animator talent, and you'd have to have good voice talent and all this stuff. And he was mentioning like Legendary Frog and Homestar Runner and all that. And I'm like, ooh, that brings me back. When was the last time I ever watched a Legendary Frog video?
I checked out his video a few months ago.
Really?
Just to check in to see how he's doing.
Are they any good? Because I just remember like one ring to rule them all.
That was fantastic.
And he had the goblin guy.
But no, oh my gosh, I can't remember who he was, but an animator that I followed a long time ago on DeviantArt. I can't remember what his name was. But I just saw that, he's still doing his animation stuff, and I saw some of his animations. I'm like, oh my god, I totally forgot about this guy. This is great. You can just see how much he's improved. I need to find out who that was, because...
I had followed the guy that, like, created Salad Fingers on Twitter.
Yeah.
But I think I stopped following him because all he would post about was Salad Fingers. Like, I'm like, all right, that's great and all. Like, do you do anything
else?
Anything else?
Anything else?
Sorry for Salad Fingers fans out there, but like, maybe he does do other things, but like, that's all he like.
And then there's Chris Niosi, who he did like a Power Ranger parodies back in the day. He did a bunch of like parody videos, and now he's doing voice acting. He's coming out with a game for his own original show called Tome. So he's been doing a lot. Like, great, it's good for him. I just remember watching him too as a kid, and just
maybe in another life I would have had more of a presence, and I would have had my own Newgrounds channel and everything, because I remember when Legendary Frog came out, I wanted to get like Adobe Flash Player so bad, and I wanted to like do that stuff, but remember, I just didn't have the resources.
We were 11 and 12 when that was sort of popular to us.
Yeah. Man, I wish I was like computer savvy back then.
Me too. I wish I had like a tablet and stuff when I was a kid, so I could have like done more drawings and gotten better. But I'm doing it now, and that's
No,
it's
absolutely.
okay to start now.
It doesn't, yeah, you can never wait too long. But, man, I just have a shitty computer. I just need to, it's tough. I need to upgrade this, my setup. Don't give me that. No, I can't, how am I supposed to make little, like, good quality stuff with this crap? That's, like, constantly crashing on me. And
Well, get a good computer that doesn't blow up the second you get it.
oh, then okay. Why don't I just go to the store and buy all this stuff? Because, I'm made of money. Let me just go out and pluck a computer from a computer tree.
That's what I did.
Max out another credit card.
I don't have a credit card. I use my money.
Mm-hmm. So,
Paid it.
when was it? Because it was after our last podcast, but the latest Nintendo Direct had come out.
Oh yeah. No, you watched it. I didn't.
Yeah, I watched it, but yeah, nothing. Some big takeaways. We got like Super Mario Maker 2 coming out. A lot of the presentation was on Fire Emblem. Three Houses, that one. Which
Yeah, I'll be interested in that.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. I definitely want it, but they didn't really show a lot of gameplay, and it's just like, well, I mean, it's Fire Emblem. We know what we're getting, but it seemed like they're really pushing like the sim dating, like part of it. Like it's very like, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's not like the last game where they're having you date your pseudo siblings.
Yeah, that would not fly on the Siblings Unite podcast.
Ugh.
What else? They had it was like, I don't know, the more I see people talk about it, people were really pleased with it. I was a little underwhelmed. I'm like, it's just kind of but there was that RPG game. What was it? That was what is it? Rune Factory 4?
Oh, Rune Factory 4? Yeah. That's
that
right.
looked,
That's going to be coming out on the Switch, right?
yeah, that looked interesting.
Well, I played that game a lot on the Nintendo 3DS.
It looks like something
It's a
I'd
really
like.
fun game.
But they also confirmed that like number 5 is in development. So I guess that's a
Nice.
big deal for people that are
Yeah.
into that series and everything.
Nice
But
to see.
no Luigi's Mansion 3, no Animal Crossing, no Pikmin. There's just so many games that like I want, but they're not alluding to, or like it's been a while since they
June?
announced that stuff. Yeah, well, especially Luigi's Mansion, and we get nothing. And they when did they announce Animal Crossing?
When they announced Joker was going to be in Super Smash Bros.
Okay. It's
And
supposed
when
to
they
come out
announced
this
Isabella
year,
was going to
but
be in Super
that's
Smash
right.
Bros.
That's right. So it was way
Duh.
before Smash Bros. Came out.
Yeah.
So that was what, in October? Must have been
June.
before that. Was it in the
October,
summer?
June?
Oh my god.
Mm.
Well,
Time kind of blends together after a while.
yeah, I digress. It's it's been a while, and it's supposed to come out this year. I just want to see something. Anything. I just want Animal Crossing.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I can wait. I've been waiting, so.
Speaking of time and time travel and all that good stuff,
Alright.
I've been playing, well, you already know, Steins Gate Elite.
Oh.
That's right, I'm venturing into the visual novel territory. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I'm like,
Is there any romance?
yeah, they're hinting at it a bit, but I mean, it's like the main protagonist is like an 18-year-old kid. And then all the other characters are like between 16 and 18, so they're all in that age group. You have your hostage, your childhood friend, she's 16. She's 2 years younger than you. And there's like hints of like there might be something more there, you know, little hints. But it's less romance, more about it's a time travel story. They create a time machine like with their microwave. But the guy, the protagonist, is a self-proclaimed mad scientist. He always laughs and shit. Dude, he's so funny.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's just and he always has these plots. So like he'll recruit new members to his laboratory, and then he'll like get on his phone. He'll be like, "Yes, the deed has been done. The organization shall fall now that I have them in my grasp," or you know, whatever. He just makes up this like crazy shit. And then he's like, "Wahaha! Steins Gate, like, approves," or whatever. And everybody's just like, "Who are you talking to?" He's not talking to anybody. He's just talking to himself.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. But it's such a cool story. I'm like almost 20 hours in. Just all the characters are fun. It's just funny. I'm loving it. And apparently, that anime that they made out of it, that came out in 2012 or 13. So this new game, this remastered game, takes the animation from the anime. So it's actual animated like cutscenes you're kind of like looking at, and
that's not that unusual.
Yeah, it's much because I did YouTube what like the original Steins Gate looked like. But it's literally like cutouts of the people, and then just their mouth will move or something.
Yeah.
You know, but I like that it actually makes you feel like you're playing the anime, which is cool. Like and you're making the choices and things. I don't know. I recommend it if you like, or maybe just watch the anime. And if you have Hulu, it's on Hulu. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of anime, guess what's being rebooted?
What?
Fruits Baskets.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's exciting for me.
What do you mean? So is it just a remake? Just a remake? Or?
It's just a remake. It looks like. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna keep it closer to the manga, because the old anime kind of drifted into its own direction. Like, it didn't really follow towards the end what the manga was doing, and some characters were cut out. So I'm really interested in seeing if they're going to add those characters back in, keep up with some of the storylines that were there. Yeah, I'm excited.
I just watched, I rewatched One Punch Man, but I watched it in the English dub, and I actually liked the dub over the sub better. Like the guy that they got to play One Punch Man, I forget his name in the show. Oh my god, he's so ridiculous, the English actor that plays him. He's just so like, meh, like so casual. Like it's like when he's in the. Have you ever watched One Punch Man?
I watched some of the subs, some of the dub.
He's like they rank like all the superheroes within this world, like S rank, A rank, B rank, and then after that it's like S rank 300 or S rank 200. You gotta like climb the ladder or whatever. So I forget why they recruited him, but they asked him to be in this like special meeting about the world is in peril, it is in doom or whatever. So they have this like huge room of all the S rank members, and it's just flashing through all of them. They're like S rank 15 and it shows them, S rank 14 and it shows them, 13, 12, and some of them are, you know, they look all badass, look all cool, and then it just pans over to One Punch Man and it's like B rank 200, and everybody's just kind of like looking at him like, why is this guy here? Like, he's not even important. He's just like, can I have some tea? Like, he's just like, it's really funny. But yeah, I normally prefer like listening to the Japanese voice acting, just because the delivery is so good. Like, But
I always like dubs.
yeah, this time I actually think I prefer the English. But usually the only time I prefer the English is if like I grew up with the anime, like Dragon Ball Z or whatever. I cannot watch Dragon Ball Z in Japanese. It has to be
No,
like
Goku sounds so weird in
yeah,
Japanese. Like a kid.
but we're so used to it, you know.
True.
Mm. But
Yep.
that's cute. But I mean, it's like
It's cute.
because Steins Gate Elite is so long. I mean, it's literally like I'm watching a show. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
woo woo woo. So that's been eating most of my time up this past week. It's basically all I've been doing is playing that and Hollow Knight. Back between those two. And I'm actually like over 15 hours into Hollow Knight too. And that game,
nice.
That game is beautiful. So nice to look at. Some parts are really hard too. Like there's one part where I died, lost 1,500 coins. But what you can do is you can find your soul, and then you just have to kill your soul, and you get the money back or whatever. But I died on the way there. I lost 1,500 coins. I was so upset. So I put it down, you know, like back in the day where like the battery would fall out of your Game Boy and you didn't save your game in Pokemon. You would turn it on and you'd have to replay like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. So I had put it away for a little bit, came back to it. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about that technical difficulty. I was just wrapping up talking about Hollow Knight. But another game that I was playing just a little bit, they announced it on the last Nintendo Direct, was Tetris 99, the Tetris Battle Royale game, which you saw me play a match when you came up. But I think I'm going to retire. I can only get to 7th place. And usually I just start a match and I just get creamed. So.
Yeah, that's not unusual.
Yeah. But speaking of retirement.
Right, so I heard somewhere that a bunch of retirees have been playing Tetris Battle Royale 99, whatever.
Retirees
because, of work.
Okay.
Retired people who don't do much. They have hobbies. They play Tetris all day. So I just hear that people are getting creamed by, folks in their 60s, 70s, 80s. Just playing Tetris, That's fun.
It's amazing what just a little bit of time off from the rest of the world.
Well, 10,000 hours and you become an expert on something.
Exactly. Also, speaking of retirees, did you see that Reggie is retiring from Nintendo?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
So, what's this whole thing with Bowser stepping in? Have you seen that? I don't get it.
No.
Bowser is taking his place?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. So, I don't know, we got through some games here. What have you been playing? We've basically just been talking about what I've been playing.
Yeah, no, I'm just waiting my turn. I've been playing a game that I got on my PlayStation 4 called Mutant Year Zero. I've never played XCOM, but supposedly it's like the play style of XCOM. It's like a strategy game. You gotta pick your fights. You gotta figure out what strategies you want to take. It's nice. It's good. I like the characters. Like, you play as mutants. Some people are mutants with like powers and stuff. There's just another character. No, you play as all mutants. Yeah.
Now,
it's cool.
Like XCOM, can you like name your squad, name your characters and stuff? Or?
I don't think so. No, they have their own name. There's Dux, who's a duck. There's Borman, who's a pig. There's few human people, like human-ish people, and then there's Pharaoh, who's a fox. And yeah, it's good. It's like after the world ended, mutants are still around. They're trying to help their community, and you're on the search for a person who is keeping up their community who's like helping it, stay together so it doesn't like fall apart. But it's fun. It's a fun environment. I like it. I'm not one for those kind of games, but I'm getting the hang of it.
It's like Mario and Rabbids kind of too, right?
I don't know. I've never played that.
Yeah, so I mean that's say like a real-time strategy type game where but it's like turn-based.
Yeah.
But you got to plan out your moves and everything, and then after your squad's done, after you're done making your moves, the other team goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also something I see that was revealed on YouTube. I have a video here if you wanted to get the video up. All right, I'm going to tell me when I click it.
Huh? Oh, go right ahead.
All right, I'm clicking it. Okay. So this was revealed a couple days ago.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's kind of different from their past expansions.
What? Did they already give the reveal? Like, what is it?
This is the trailer.
I still have not played Sims 4. What the heck? Oh my god, is this like a, I feel like the Joker is up to this.
I know, right?
They're like walking zombies.
That reminded me of Fortnite a bit. But yeah, The Sims 4 Strangerville, which is going to be out in a couple days.
What is it? I don't get it.
I think it's a game pack or something like that. It's not necessarily like an expansion.
What do you...
But it,
what is it? What do you do?
I don't know. I think it might be a storyline or something. Like, I know in some jobs you can like follow the characters to their jobs, but I don't know. This is completely new to me.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't
So I'll be getting it when it comes out, and I'll check out to see what what it is.
Be interested to find out on the next episode.
But a lot of the Sims 4 stuff has just been mundane stuff. I mean, yeah, you have the vampires and some of the aliens, but like it's just all like, oh, be famous, do some laundry, do a live stream. It's kind of like, it's just all mundane stuff. So it's nice to see they're getting back to like the craziness that, the Sims 4 or the Sims series can get into. Yeah. I feel like that's what the Sims 4 has been missing, is just that like otherworldly aspect. So this is nice. I hope it's, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't played any Sims 4. That was just weird. I didn't get it. Like, I didn't like get what it would bring different to the Sims 4. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know.
I know.
It's cool. Let me know how it is.
Well, you're not gonna get it.
Well, I'm curious just to know what it is. Like, it's like almost like a campaign within the game or something. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I just don't.
It looks like it's gonna be a new town, so maybe they'll have some cool stuff in the town.
Can you create your own towns in Sims 4, like
no,
Sims 3?
And I'm mad. You can't do jack shit with the towns.
Well, this is why I never played Sims 4, because it just looks like garbage.
There's pre-placed spots you can put your buildings. It's bullcrap.
It's like as soon as they announced Sims 4, that came out a while ago now too, right? Technically.
2014.
Really? Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yep. So Sims 5 should be coming out soon, right?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like they've milked all the expansions that they can put out. I know the Sims 3 had a shit ton.
Yeah, but people actually bought Sims 3. Like, who the hell plays Sims 4? Besides you.
Other people.
Yeah, I don't know. I just... as soon as they had announced Sims 4 and like none of the awesome things that they brought to Sims 3 was even going to be like in
Literally
it, I just
nothing.
it even like you even couldn't zoom from the house out into the town seamlessly, like drive to another house seamlessly. It was all there was a loading screen in between them.
You
So,
can't even move your character seamlessly. Like, oh, this teenager just turned into a young adult. They're gonna stay at home.
It's odd. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't like the choices that they made for the games, but I still buy the expansions because I'm a sucker.
Yeah. I wonder that's EA, right? Technically,
yes.
Yeah.
Origin?
EA, or Origin.
Okay. Well, no, that Origin's their browser. I think it's EA. Oh, speaking of EA, how's Anthem doing? Have you heard anything?
Yeah, not too good. Looks to be like mediocre to negative reviews. Angry Joe trashed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in his review, gave it like a 4 out of 10. I don't know. I'm not gonna get it. If it was getting good reviews, I was gonna get it, but I don't want to play just another Destiny. That's what it just seems to be. They said it's like a loot shooter where the loot doesn't matter. It's like every loot you get's the exact same thing.
Yeah,
it's just...
I saw an article that said like a guy spent like what $1,000, $3,000 on like a rare item, and it was like not worth it.
Yeah.
Was it 3,000?
I don't know about that, but I did hear like somebody that put in 80 hours of Anthem already, and you know they're at the end game and everything, and they're doing extra stuff. And after 80 hours, they still didn't have enough in-game, like one of the in-game currencies, like whatever it was, to be able to craft like legendary gear or whatever it was.
Oh, that's
like, yeah. So it's almost like you're forcing your player base to buy.
I thought EA said they weren't going to do micro transactions anymore. Was that a lie? What game was that for?
They had said that for they took it out of Battlefield 2 when that whole thing happened, like, and everybody went nuts. But then they put it back in eventually after the whole controversy died down.
I remember it was last year at E3. Some EA guy was like, "Yeah, and the game's not gonna have any micro." Whoa! And I was like, "Okay, why?"
I mean, that is something.
So happy about that.
That is something to celebrate about.
Right, but we wouldn't have to celebrate it if they weren't greedy in the first place and added that in.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what game it said was for, but yeah, no, I'm getting sick of that shit.
It just sucks that like it's a BioWare game. So that's
yeah.
What was the last BioWare game that came out before this?
Andromeda?
Oh, was it? So that's the last 2 games that came out.
Yep.
Have just been whatever.
Yep.
And these guys...
We'll see what happens.
These guys did Dragon Age. And freaking Mass Effect.
The original trilogy.
God, and Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Like, damn. That's just sad. It's just sad to see.
I know. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see some good RPG stuff.
Yeah, I'm sick
of... Good characters and good stories, which I know they can do. I don't want them to be pandering to what is currently, popular.
Did you, I sent you, like, the newest Donkey video. Did you watch it? It said, like, Anthem Legends or something like that.
I haven't seen that.
The whole video, the way he constructed it was just how, like, every video game now is just, it's all the same thing. Nothing's, like, different. You could, put in, like, Apex Legends really, like, is, like, no different than Anthem or Destiny or all these games. They're just, like, there's nothing unique about them or anything,
Yeah.
But.
It sucks.
Yeah.
That's why I like linear games. Give me a story.
Yeah, not everything needs to be open world.
No. Don't give me you can visit 9,000 different settlements or whatever's. It's like, I don't need that much.
After Breath of the Wild, I don't need to play any other open world games unless there's like a sequel to that.
Yeah,
Like
right?
they really like perfected it.
They did. That was awesome.
Yeah. There are so many games too. I've open world experiences that I've played, like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hmm.
Um,
But
Games
some of
like
them are
that
just so
where,
big.
yeah, even
I haven't
though,
finished. I haven't finished Odyssey because the map is just so huge, and it's just, ah.
yeah, when you're not having, it's like just focus on the story, and then that's it, you know. Why do all the mundane stuff? But apparently in that game you have to in order to progress the story. Doesn't it like
Yeah.
force you to like do the side stuff?
Sometimes, like, I just want to be able to kill all the cult, but I have to explore the land and kill certain people, and it's like,
Klaus and I was playing more Smash the other day. Smash on duos, kicking butt. Dude, we Fit Trainer is my girl. I like him so good with her. And he's still Simon?
yeah. I guess he's not giving up that character, huh?
I guess not. But I also started did you see that? Did you watch the Netflix superhero movies? Not superhero movies, but the shows like Daredevil, Jessica Jones,
No.
and all of them. Well, because they canceled Jessica Jones and the Punisher, so that's it. Now all
Oh,
of them
they
are
did?
canceled. Yeah.
Oh, dang. I heard the
Um,
Punisher was good, though.
yeah, I haven't seen either of those seasons of the Punisher. I saw him in season 2 of Daredevil, and he was
Yeah.
great, John Berthal.
Do
But
you do you have any idea of why they're canceling this stuff?
yeah, because of Disney Plus.
That's why.
So Disney will be, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be the end of this year. They will be releasing Disney Plus, their streaming service. So you won't be able to watch any Disney movies on Netflix going forward. That includes all the Pixar stuff, any Marvel movies that are on Netflix. There's a ton of animation. And yeah, all the Star Wars stuff, no more. It's all getting moved to Disney Plus. So,
Well, I already have Netflix and Hulu, so I guess I'll just do without Disney shit for a bit.
yeah, but can you?
Yeah, I can.
I know. I do like the Netflix original stuff so much because it's just like a different, it's got its own like feel. And
Yeah, I finished the Umbrella Academy.
oh, what'd you think?
I liked it.
Yeah. I heard it
Yeah.
was good. Everybody keeps telling me to watch it, but I have not yet. I've been
There's 9
watching Steins
episodes,
Gate.
and they're like about 55 minutes long. I think the first episode's a little bit longer, like an hour,
Mm,
over an hour.
I'll get to it. It's on my things to watch. I think I'm gonna have to subscribe. They're gonna be doing like Marvel, new Marvel shows, but using the cast from the movies. So like Scarlet Witch and Vision are getting a show. Um,
Mm.
Bucky and the Falcon are getting a show, and then they're doing a Loki show, I guess, with Tom
Wait, Tom
Hiddleston.
Hiddleston?
So
Well, people will always repost those on a free website, so if I wanted to watch it for free, I could.
that's evil.
I know, but they're making me pay extra to watch their crap.
Yeah, so I don't know. I
It's
probably
like
will
we're
end up
slowly
getting it.
starting to getting back into like cable
Yeah, except for
right?
that. Except for that.
A little bit.
I don't know of any cable service that offers no ads. That's why I hate
Is that
cable.
what Disney Plus is doing?
What?
Is that what Disney's doing?
I think it's just going to be like Netflix, but just Disney crap. They're gonna
'Cause I
have
know Hulu has ads.
they're gonna have their own new shows. Like they're gonna be doing Star Wars shows, Marvel shows, a bunch of other crap.
Yeah. I guess I just want... I don't know what I want. Which is fine.
They should just... It's like, you can't have Monopoly, but just have one. One Netflix, and just that's it. Let me pay one $10 fee a month, and I can watch anything I want in the entire world.
That'd be nice.
That would be sweet. Because there's some stuff on that I want to watch on Crunchyroll, but I'm not. I did the free trial, and that was it. I even started a couple shows that I can't finish because it's the only way you can watch them. I'm sure I could find them somewhere. I'm not into illegal pirating like you are.
Yeah, I'll stop when they come to my door and tell me to stop.
I hope they're listening.
Well, I told them exactly what I'll do, so I'll stop when they come to my door and tell me to stop.
I also tried last night. There was this flat Earth documentary on Netflix.
Oh my god!
And I watched half an hour of it, and then I had to turn it off. It was so stupid.
How'd that get onto Netflix?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like they had both sides. They had flat earthers and
there's no
normal
both
people.
Sides. Don't even compare them to having sides. It's literally one side and then dumb people.
But yeah, so it wasn't just a documentary saying oh, flat Earth is true. I just it was still so much bullshit I couldn't.
Yeah.
But that's fun. Anything else you wanted to talk about? Hey, we made it through almost an hour here without talking Kingdom Hearts at all, so I'm impressed. I feel good.
Yeah, no, I got nothing.
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll think of 100 things as soon as I end this.
Probably. What else is new? Nothing?
No, not since I saw you last week.
I know, right?
What I'll probably do is, after this, I'm gonna put on some Steins Gate and continue that. I'm gonna have to let Linus outside.
Definitely.
I do have one story, I guess, I'll close out on. I was at a bar. I'm not going to say what bar, but it was after 10 p.m. I'm sitting at the bar talking to Klaus. And may have, I guess, just in normal conversation, we weren't, yelling or anything. But I guess I was dropping a couple F-bombs. Apparently, I don't even remember. Because we were just, in normal conversation. And the bartender came up to me and told me to stop swearing, that I had to stop swearing because there were kids behind me sitting at some high tops. Oh, no. First of all, it's after 10 o'clock and I'm at a bar. And you're going to tell me I can't say a couple bad words? They're not even bad words. It's a word. It's the word fuck. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? And it's 10 o'clock. Shouldn't these kids be in bed? If the parent, I assume the parents got up and said something. That's what we assume, right? But I'm I'm a paying customer at the bar. I just spent all this money, giving your bartender a sweet ass tip, because I know how it is. I've been there, And then you're telling me I can't. To stop swearing. I don't know. It was so stupid. I was just talking to Klaus, normal conversation, and I don't even swear that much. I don't even know. We were both what? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just keep on with your conversation.
Anyway, never going back there. Pissed me off.
Where was it? Send me a text of where it was.
Yeah, I don't want to. I want to say it off air. Actually, if you go to my Yelp page, you'll see a not so good review.
You have a Yelp page?
Of course, I gotta let the people know where they should and shouldn't eat.
I don't see you. I don't even know how to find people.
Hi, yes, the steak, please. I'm the Yelp Elite. All right, we got a Yelper. Give it that special attention. You got it. So you're one of Yelper's special blessed. You demand a restaurant's very best. Well, they're gonna treat you special. I'm telling you, chum.
If I didn't do Yelp reviews, Taylor, how would people know where to get good food? Sometimes it's not all about the food. Sometimes it's now have a good time eating boogers and cum. Don't go there because there will be kids sitting at the high tops behind you, 10 o'clock at the bar. So make sure you watch your mouth.
Make sure you do. It's a family-friendly place.
10 o'clock at the bar. I'll tell you this, on the weekends, they start carding you at the door, I think after 8 p.m.
That's really
like it's
weird.
That type of place. You know what I mean?
Send me a text. I want to know where it is. God,
all right.
Come on.
Jesus. Hold on. Give me a second.
I gotta know.
Text incoming. You're not gonna like it.
Is it my favorite place? Oh, I knew it was my favorite place.
Yeah, it's your favorite place.
I don't go there for the,
Well, I don't know. I'm never going back there again, so. That's a lie.
you will.
I'll forget about it soon enough, I'm sure, but.
You'll be there.
That Yelp review will last forever.
I'm looking at, let's see, where are you?
Mind you, it was like 1 a.m. and I was angrily doing the review in bed.
How did they do review? Should I do it recent or sort by newest?
Yeah, newest. Is it me?
No, I'm in September.
What?
I don't see you. Am I in the wrong? Well, I'm not in the wrong one.
BB's. I'm not gonna say it out loud. Just make sure you got the right city, because there are a couple of those. It's like it's a chain.
Oh, okay. So that is. Sorry, guys. I know this isn't great content, but what can you do?
What are you talking about? It's fantastic.
Send me the thing. I'm struggling. I'm struggling over here.
Hold on, let me just.
Oh, jeez. You're such a babe.
1 star. I was so upset. And now the world will know not to go there. It's also my only review.
Oh, is this one? There's so many. I didn't realize how many there were.
So many of that restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I still can't find the one that you did it on.
The city that I live right next to.
I don't remember that city's name.
Hyannis.
Dang it.
Make sure you give my review a thumbs up.
I can't find it. It's not showing up. I'm so frustrated.
Are you kidding?
Why would I be lying?
I hope it's viewable. You know what I mean?
Oh, is this it? Is this it? Oh, there it is!
Oh, you found it?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Thumbs
I
me
voted.
up.
I did.
Sweet. Did you vote useful, funny, or cool?
Useful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, so that happened to me.
I'm just reading some of these reviews.
Oh God. Okay, so I guess we'll stop there if you're just gonna read.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be. Oh, they got a lot of 1 stars.
Yeah.
Oh, but the pizza, so good.
Yeah, you're just gonna want to be careful. See, the reason
Well,
I can't, the reason I can't go there anymore is that they know that Yelp review is out there, and I don't want no booger and crumbs in my burger.
Ew.
So.
You're so gross. Dude, there's some like legit stories here. Holy shit.
Yeah, you can really get lost. We should.
Can I read you one?
Yeah, go ahead.
We were turned away as a party of 8 with an empty restaurant because they were having trivia in an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, can I tell you another thing about that night? So not only, so like I said, it was after 10 o'clock when this particular unfortunate event happened, right?
Yeah.
We had just sat through musical bingo. Okay.
That must be painful.
Okay, you know what sucks about musical bingo? It's mindless. What? It's not trivia. They just play a fuck ton of songs, and if you got the card on your thing, you mark it off, and you wait till you get 5 in a row. It was so boring. Like, there was no thought, like, it was not thought-provoking. You didn't have to, it wasn't testing your knowledge in any way. People that play bingo, I don't get it, because it's just so monotonous. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no skill involved.
It's just based on luck, and if you're listening and paying attention, because I've known people who are like, I missed one and I could have won $100,000. Like, no, I don't think so.
It's still, yeah. It's like the lottery. There's no skill. It's just chance.
Yeah, it's just chance.
You reading another one?
Yeah. All right. First time here, last time here. Stanley Cup Finals, and we cheer for a goal. We then get told we can't cheer. Why is the game on 4 TVs and a 20-year-old projection screen? We were told we won't be served any more drinks. Been here 10 minutes. Worst bar on the Cape. Hashtag 1776. Hashtag Yorktown. Hashtag Tea Party. Hashtag George Washington.
Oh my God. That's pretty funny. That's the same place, right?
Same place.
I don't know. Like, that's weird. I've never seen them like put up a projector for anything.
Yeah, me neither. That was back in like 2015, though.
Oh.
Oh, okay, here's one. 6'4", fat, D-bag bouncer thought I was too drunk to enter the bar. The moron was too unintelligent to realize I had 2 beers that night. Completely incompetent. Will never give them any business or recommend to go there.
Jesus. Now, compared my review to their reviews, how does mine hold up?
Let me go back to yours. There's just so many reviews. Let's see. I
feel like you could really break my review down, dissect it, you know?
Yeah.
There's
like you can get into like, oh, this is what he meant. I see.
Yeah. Could you read mine out loud?
Don't say the F word at the bar after 10 p.m. Children may be sitting at the house behind you and might possibly hear you.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
That was incredible.
Like this whole, yeah, but I don't know, because there's this one about a story of people not being seated, about 24 people not being seated, who were doing an MS challenge walker. So, you know, walking for MS.
Right.
To raise money. So dang.
Someone farted on your salad, but your decor critiques are valid. You think you're special like you ain't number one? Well, there's a whole lot of special in boogers and cum. How about some pieces with your flounder?
Right on the plate.
You like that queefy quarter pounder? What's that spice that feels tangy on my tongue? Oh, that's a yuzu
so
pepper,
gross.
along with some boogers and cum.
Here you are, sir. Thank you, David. That's good service. I will bring you food every day, my friend.
David.
Is that a jalapeno cream sauce?
Yeah, they should bring him back.
Father made it just for you. It's tart but savory.
Being a food critic's easy.
Alright, we're ending.
And on that note, well, thank you everybody for joining in on another episode of the Siblings Unite podcast. Hopefully, next time you won't look so bored, sister, while I'm
Give me something interesting to talk about.
While I talk about my video games I've been playing.
My connection was bad, so you were kind of glitching here and there.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, that would explain it. Because I would stop my sentence, wait for you to reply, and you're just like looking at me, and I'm like, do I keep going?
Steve completely missed that because it was glitching.
You did? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Alright, well, why don't you fix your internet?
I can't. I'm not in charge of the internet.
Well, thank you all for joining in and watching us ramble on about video games and other things. Make sure you leave... Bye! Make sure you leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you visit my Yelp review and give my Yelp a like if you need insightful knowledge on where and where not to eat.
On exactly one restaurant.
There's only one review up now, but there'll be plenty up in the future.
Plenty up.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye! Siblings unite!
Unite.
Bye!
Bye.
Worst ending ever.